Hello again, my name's Gabe Zona. Some of you folks like these glasses. Based on the comments that I've received. So I thought I'd put them on and make another video. I want to talk a little bit about one of my favorite topics. No, it's not Johnny McCain, the songbird of the Hanno Hilton. No. Johnny Wetstart, the Canary. No. It's not about Marco Rubio. It isn't about Ted Cruz. It's not about Nancy Pelosi. This is about comments that I received in reference to 9/11. One of the comments that I received was from a pilot, and he said, it is possible, yeah, anything's possible, that people that flew tiny little planes could have flown one of those, but I highly doubt it. And what isn't possible, and I've made mention of this in numerous videos, each aircraft has a V speed, V for Victor, and it has a V speed for pretty much everything. Yeah, at different altitudes. They have graphs, and you can determine what you can do at different altitudes. A 767, 700 feet above sea level, can't exceed around 350 miles an hour. The air is too dense. The engine that was found at the wreckage of the World Trade Center was from a 747, not a 757. And they've tried to convince us that Atta's passport was found in the rubble. Now, there are people that say, yeah, but I saw the plane. No, you didn't. Nobody saw the plane because there weren't any. What we saw was a movie made for us to see. No different than when you were younger and you watched Wile E. Coyote go through a brick wall. It never happened. It couldn't have happened. There's been hundreds, if not tens of thousands of videos on the topic. And they all come to the same conclusion. It never happened. There were no planes that hit the Twin Towers. There wasn't a plane that went into Shanksville, Flight 93. There wasn't a plane that went into the Pentagon. Those cartoons were made for us. The movies of Flight 93, let's roll, were made for us to try to convince us. The coroner came to Shanksville and said, why am I here? Well, a good question. It never happened the way they said it happened. The towers were taken down. I posted a video and you could see where workers were inside putting thermite in key positions. Where were the key positions? Well, the actual exterior structure, since there were columns. That's why the building was a white elephant. It wasn't rented. Most of it was empty because it had very low ceilings. The design of the structure, the outside, was the skeletal structure. That's why the thermite was placed there. That's why we saw molten steel pouring out of the building. That's why we saw flash, 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 flash. Folks, it's time the American people wake up and realize that it never happened. I also blocked and deleted about 15 trolls. They're attacking me for various reasons. They're accusing me of clickbait. When I did the video and I asked about, is it possible that the Pentagon's going to try to arrest Donald? But if you listen to what I said at the beginning of the video, I said, these are the rumors that are swirling around. And they are swirling around. I explained why the chosen one, Barack Hussein Obama, can't just get up and leave. He knows what will happen to him if he does just get up and leave. I'm sort of transgressing again. I want to thank those viewers that ask sensible questions. I've had some viewers say, yeah, but I saw the planes. No, you didn't. You think you saw the planes. There were no planes. You've got that 20-foot hole at the Pentagon. I've made countless videos on that. 1 foot off the ground. It's impossible. There were no ground scars. There'd be all kinds of ground scars from the engines. The wings would have torn off before it got to the Pentagon. Donald Rumsfeld said 2.3 trillion was missing from the Pentagon the day before. The accounting offices got taken out at the Pentagon. Many accountants were killed. Murdered, actually, not just killed. It never happened that way. When they got down to the bank vault at the bottom of the Twin Towers, the bank vaults were empty. They were full of gold from Bank of Nova Scotia and other banks. Folks, it never happened. Building number 7 collapsed from a fire. We've never lost a building due to fire, ever, in anywhere in the world. It never happened. It's difficult to wrap your head around the fact that it never happened. Because if it never happened the way they said it happened, then those that told us what they say happened are the ones that made it happen, aren't they? Huh? The pieces of the puzzle all fit. Scary. You don't want to believe it, do you? You have a choice. Yay or nay. Me, I'm with the yay. And those of you that are with the nay, go do your own research. You'll come back and you'll be a yay. And if you're not, well, then you're delusional, aren't you? Again, I want to thank those that comment. There were no planes. Thermite was used. The buildings were taken down for a whole lot of different reasons. But the main reason is to fuel the industrial military complex. The Gulf of Tonkin fueled the industrial military complex. 9/11 fueled the industrial military complex. Pearl Harbor fueled the industrial military complex. Are you sort of getting a clue? You should be. Thanks for listening. And for those of you folks that think I'm nuts, why don't you go find a channel that's more in line with your way of thinking? Because you sure as hell know how I think, don't you?